Good morning, class 11. Welcome to your online class. Today we will continue the chapter Forms of Education, and we are at the eighth part of the chapter. And as I have told you, it's quite a long chapter. And still now, three types of education we have seen: formal, informal, and non-formal. We have started with informal system of education, and what are the responsibilities of a family being an informal education that we have done, and what are the characteristics and limitations. After that, we have started forms of formal education. What is its characteristics and what do you understand by formal education? And today we will discuss about the institution of formal education, that is a school. Now, what we understand, what is the basic concept when we think about the word school? School indicates that wherever, whatever, what type of education is running formally with a proper system of evaluation and examination is called school. And another thing very important is what? Where teacher and people, they are connecting themselves together in a strong bonding, isn't it? The teachers, they are like nowadays we have read right from the beginning, we have read the relation of a teacher and a student is like a friend. He or she is a friend, philosopher, and guide of the student. Now, apart from this, when the entire system of education will run in the school, there are some rules, regulations which are to be followed by the teacher and the total administration. Now, examination, evaluation, before that, we must mention about the entrance. At the fixed time, the child will enter to the school, and after that, slowly passing out one after another, they will reach to the final class 12 exam. And as we know, after higher secondary exam, they used to leave school and they used to enter in a college, isn't it? So in what is the specification of the school? Basically, it is abided by some rules and regulations which are to be followed by the students as well as the teachers. You students always think that maybe only the students are abide by some rules and regulations, but not that. To maintain a proper to or a good conduct of a school, the teachers also have to be very much punctual, and they have to also follow some rules and regulations. So when defining the concept school, I must say that there's a relation between the teacher and the students, along with some rules and regulations which have to be followed by both of them. Like principles are also there, such as you have to come in time, you have to attend a certain percentage, you have to keep certain percentage, and you have to follow the curriculum. So when we were reading the characteristics of formal education, we have seen that there are some fixed curriculum, and it has to be done within a fixed time of fixed period of time. And at the end of the curriculum, at the end of the year, we have to take your examination, as you every year you used to give your examination, and it is being evaluated by the teachers. So formal education means where, or the school means where some fixed rules and regulations are there, and which will help you to connect with your better future, isn't it? When you why this rules and regulations are provided to you? Because the upcoming time of your life is a big one, it's a vital one, and which where you have to receive more and more responsibilities, we have to follow more and more responsibilities and duties. So to prepare yourself, so to make you more systematic, these rules and regulations are provided to you, so that it can help you in your further professional life. So if we consider the institution of school, see Rabindranath Tagore, he has told that it is where the young and the old, the teacher and the students sit at the same table to partake their daily food and the food of their eternal life. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of this word? See, he is telling Rabindranath Tagore or Rabindranath Tagore as you pronounce, he is telling that it is a place where all the young and the old are meeting together. What happens generally in case of when we dine, when we take our lunch or when we take our dinner, we used to sit together to have it, isn't it? Especially in a day of in a days of holidays when we enjoy the day together with the family members. We used to sit together and we used to share our words each other, isn't it? So the same thing, according to Tagore, the same thing is happening in case of school, where the young and the old, like the teacher and the students, means it is also about the experience, young and old. Why it is telling? Because the teachers are old, it means that they are more experienced than the younger students, and they all are sitting together to partake their daily food. Partake their daily food means, here the words are being utilized in a different way. They are partaking their regular food means where, what type of food? It is not only telling that the food they are eating, but they are sharing their day to day regular experiences, what has happened to them, and they are talking together, isn't it? What happens in school, they, whatever you are receiving more and more information, and we are gathering more and more experience to teach you, isn't it? So there's a continuous relation going on between the teacher and the students, and the food of their eternal life. Eternal life means when you are learning something, you are enriching yourself. Along with that, we are also enriched with our experience. So it is a both way process relation, where both are gaining something and they are enriching and they are increasing their knowledge of their eternal life. So this is all about today's discussion. Next day we will start with the characteristics of school, or what are the responsibilities must be followed by the institute called school. Thank you.